Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video. And today, I'm giving you guys a brief overview of my stance on Electroneum ETN. Now, for all of you that don't know, ETN is a coin that I've been with since the beginning of their ICO, back all the way in the first half of 2017, if I'm not mistaken. And yes, it's a coin that I've really loved for a long time, but I've started to ignore over the last couple of months as they have really been slow with the updates, slow with the adoption, and it was hurting the personal bonding that I have with the coin. Now again, I can never say that I've sold the coins because I still have them from all the way back inside the ICO, but I, over the last couple of months, have really started to discourage people from buying into the coin because really the forecast was not too good. And again, I'm completely honest in every crypto video that I make with my completely honest opinion, so if we're talking about buying ETN, I don't know if I can do that, but if we're talking about you're already holding the coin, what do they have going for themselves? That's what we're going to be talking about today, guys, because there's quite a lot of cool things that I've seen over the last couple of weeks. And first off, a message that I have to bring you guys is, if you want ETN to come into mainstream news and you want to check it out on your normal news websites, you can wait for a very long time. As I've noticed, most of the updates really are only on Twitter, and these mainstream news articles do not post on coins that are this quote-unquote small. They don't post ETN news, and thus you will probably not find it just looking through your feed. You'll have to look for it yourself, which is something that I've did now on their Twitter page of Electroneum. But if you do that, you actually do find a lot of valuable information, a lot of updates that are just ignored by the majority of the people, and also just a lot of cool stuff that I've never seen before. Again, I think one of the main issues with Electroneum is that they have never gotten the chance to come on those main exchanges to really get some bigger exposure from being on, for example, Binance, and I think that's what hurt them the most. Not ever having a lot of volume, not ever having that major exposure, I think that's what really hurt the coin. You can see the volume in 24 hours is ridiculously low at $150,000. Yeah, you're not really going to get there whatsoever. Volt to market cap ratio is 0.3%. It's just ridiculously low. But here's a couple of cool things. Electroneum posted yesterday, thank you to all who have been highlighting spam and inappropriate comments/tweets to us. We are working on making our pages more warm and positive and would like to make you all aware of our new page rules, which you can find here. So one thing that has been the big problem with ETN as well is the amount of scammers in the community right here talking about Electroneum, talk about Electroneum scams, and just really commenting down here about everything in terms of these types of stuff, like the big giveaways that people are doing. There's many fake giveaways, and many of them look ridiculously real as well. For example, if you see this one right here, right? It says, to celebrate 50 million users, we decided to host a 5,000 BTC giveaway event. You can use any wallet or exchange to participate. Visit our promotion website at Coinbase, what it says right there. I'm not going to read it out loud. If you're too late, your BTC will be sent back. Yada, yada, yada. And then it has some fake confirmations by some people who commented under it. But it's just a screenshot of a scammer, right? This is just a scam. They photoshopped it possibly to have their official Coinbase name right there. But it's completely fake. But a lot of people fall for it. And I don't know if this person is trying to scam those people by posting it, or if this person is trying to show this scam by... No, I think this person is trying to scam people by posting this. Yeah, you can see the amount of scammers in the community are insane with ETN. I mean, you see it with Ripple and with any other thing as well. But with ETN, it's such a close community, but it's so disrupted by scammers everywhere that ETN had to do a little bit of a bigger campaign towards it, which they did. And now, hopefully, they're a little bit of a better prepared and have better knowledge they're following of those scammers. Another thing that ETN is doing is something for the women, so to speak. So yesterday we asked you a question about the increasing numbers of women using crypto. Currently 1 in 5 holders are women. However, this number is set to rise. More info can be found from Cointelegraph article. Yeah, pretty cool. But one thing I find kind of, I don't want to say annoying, but interesting is the amount of people that watch these videos, or the amount of people, these types of people, is I think 98% men, right? So me talking about women rights or women in crypto ain't gonna do nothing for the world. One thing I must admit though is how they're going for a niche once more here, trying to make women anticipation or emancipation in crypto something. It's an interesting approach. It could have been something that you got, a lot of viewers or a lot of exposure with. I don't think it really happened that way. I don't think many people will try to spread it for you, since, again, the majority of the people watching and viewing Electroneum are still men, and again, a minority of the men will actually really vouch for more women in crypto, or women anywhere. I that's again a personal observation. I just think that there's many people who will not vouch for it and not help them out. And also, if I'm just talking about the situation, like, it's a very niche thing, really going for the women in cryptocurrency. And how are you going to go about that? Like, how do you want to increase this? All right, or are they not trying to increase this whatsoever? They just, because I saw a poll on their feed. Oh, just pressed away again. I saw a poll here on their page that says diversity among crypto holders is increasing. So we'd like to know, how many current crypto holders do you think are women? It's 1 in 5 is what they said here. I'm thinking they're trying to increase that, right? That's what they would like to have. I don't know though, since they don't give any info on it. But something else that I saw that's quite interesting is this: designed by the people for the people, join our mobile movement, Electroneum. Again, ETN is one of the coins that's actually really focused on people, focused on no bank accounts, the unbanked, and really all the countries in the world which really need it, so to speak, need these cryptocurrencies. They're focused on it, yet the adoption and the rate at which they're going is relatively slow, yet the idea is definitely quite clear. ETN everywhere, ETN for everybody, ETN made by people for the people. And yeah, if you see it that way, you can just get yourself some ETN mining. You can get yourself some ETN by mining, by doing basically nothing, just some free money. And yeah, it's what the people want, it's for the people, and it's how they're doing it. But another cool thing is this one right here. Cryptocurrency has the power to improve the lives of millions in developing regions. Ripple and Electroneum are making a difference today. One's making remittances cheaper, the other one is helping people live more. And then there's an article here which they have attached. It's about the Hacker Noon page. It says XRP and ETN, 2 approaches to helping people in developing countries. And again, it's exactly about how you want to help these countries, in what way you want to do it, in terms of giving them money, in terms of giving them utilities, in terms of giving them new gateways, in terms of giving them community devices. You can do it in many different ways, but in this case, Ripple's trying to do it by making these remittances cheaper. ETN is trying to do it by giving people sort of free money to make their phone bill cheaper. At least that's how I view it. These unbanked regions, giving them sort of a bank, right? Because that's basically what ETN stands for here. To give the unbanked a new sort of crypto, quote-unquote, bank by making them, accessible to the whole world. And I think it's a very cool initiative, very cool, intuitive. But then there's also a video that was posted on the Electroneum page. It says here, CEO Richard Ells interviewed by Crypto Knights. Video goes live at 8:30 GMT, just over 2 hours from now. Take a look and subscribe. We'll be doing another update with them soon. And I just checked it out partially. I have not checked out the whole video, but you can see here all the main updates, main important parts. So download our nonprofit for the better forecast the price of Bitcoin, thanks to the machine learning algos and other data sets. Okay, that's in there. But they say timestamps. First, a passion for bringing crypto to mobile. What the heck is mining? Mining gold versus mining digital assets with proof of work. New type of mining, mobile mining. Currency versus commodity. Real use cases in Africa, so unbanked, underbanked, and underserved. Digital is more control to governments. Micro remittances, sending $3 through a bank. Micro remittances could be the number 1 use case. Use case number 2 is privacy. Hashtag 3, removing power from central authorities. Monero is not a criminal blockchain. Monero can save us from criminals. Fiat currency or cryptocurrency, the actor is the criminal. And recap and fun facts. And if we go to that recap and fun facts part at 1304, we can see something. Let's quickly put the sound on and let's listen to this for a little minute or so. I should probably just read it out loud, right? Shouldn't I? For a lot of people that are just listening to it. So it says there, contrary to popular belief, 74% of mining is done with renewable energy. And then it has here a very big overview. It says region, a couple of regions under there. Global mining share, renewable penetration, share of renewables for mining, and share of fossil nuclear for mining. And the global total for share of renewables for mining is 74.1%. That's what we're seeing right there. That's again an overview of everything. Crypto mining is becoming more accessible as hardware costs are decreasing once more. And again, we can see the hardware costs versus shipping date. We'll see here again how hardware is really becoming way cheaper. R2 or R squared is 0.73 on that, the correlation. Kuwait is the cheapest country on the planet to mine Bitcoin, $1,415 per BTC. All right, let's quickly see if we can. Let's go back too far. These charts are going pretty quickly, these slides, I mean. yeah, Kuwait is the cheapest country on the planet to buy Bitcoin, $1,450 per BTC, and that's again in terms of electricity to get yourself some Bitcoin. Here's another little slide for that estimated electricity cost per Bitcoin. Electroneum has a real use case serving the unbanked in emerging nations. Then there's a wallet. Again, more than 3 million users are already adopting ETN as a payment token. Because I mean, why not, right? It's free, it's simple, it's easy. Why would you not do that? That's again what I'm guessing as well, right there. And do you agree that there is a real need for privacy coins? Drop a comment down below. Well, yeah, I mean, privacy coins, I'm thinking it's a very big subject of today's world. So like, privacy is what a lot of people value most. And what we're seeing with a lot of these other cryptos that are not private whatsoever, or that are, counter private, they don't want to be private whatsoever. How I also sometimes see ETN still is, yeah, that the adoption is just going a little bit slower because everything is out there. Now, on the contrary, to get these bigger players, privacy and big players do not go into one boat, so it's a little bit of a big question right there. But in general here, I'm personally a very much of a pro-privacy type of guy. But guys, what do you think of ETN right now? I still hold it, but I would not recommend anybody to buy into it right now. But this might be personal because I don't really know some of the big things that are coming up with it just now. I just know for a fact that they're trying their best, doing everything they can to promote their cryptocurrency, but it's not picking up the pace that much, and it's hurting themselves, right? All these scams are going everywhere. It's hurting them as well, and the cost is just so good, but really the price of the coin, it's not reflecting the cost. Too bad, guys, but what do you think about ETN? I'm still holding, as I said before. I'm still quite positive about the whole project, but we'll see, you guys. It might be a very, very long-term one. We'll see. Thank you guys all for watching, though, and I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody, and have a very nice day.